So let's move on to the design phases. So really many thanks for Dr. Wang's introduction of the AIGC tools. And from now on, we move on to the real design and the prototype and the implementation and then the presentation phases. So the use of language model for brainstorming and the multi-scenario comparative analysis. And then we can also use the language model to provide the creative inspirations and also assist in the optimized decision making. So let's move on to the next page. And here is the brainstorming stage. This example is we are showing the example of DeepSeek R1, the reasoning model. So we can see on the left we have the prompt. The prompt is we are developing a haptic feedback device specifically for hearing impaired dancers and designed to facilitate the tactical perception of musical rhythm, melody, and intensity. Then we also ask the model to propose 10 innovative solutions. And then we say that we please avoid using solutions that are not technically feasible. That means, so we can decompose the prompt into a few components. The first thing is we describe our aims, the objective of our brainstorming ideas. And then we give them the restriction on how many solutions the model will give us. And then we also prompted the models to avoid using the inachievable solutions. And on the right side, we can see we click on the DeepSeek model. Then we go to the next slides. And this is the, let me see. Okay, this is only the eight solutions that the DeepSeek give back to us. And we will share the slide later, so you don't need to really remember what the real content in this page. But that means our prompt can prompt the model to give us the solutions. And so let's take the first one as example. The first one is the dynamic rhythm mapping via the EEG inspired actuator areas and blah, 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 many lengthy descriptions. And we can just move forward from here to select which topic you are really interested in. And then we further to develop it into a real achievable project proposal. Then it's the human decision, and also human decision. We collaborated with the model again for the decision making. Then we still use the DeepSeek R1 reasoning model. The prompt is we conduct an analysis of the three potential solutions. That means the human already select three. And then we give the three as the potential candidate, and then let the model help us to make the decision. Then we continue for the prompt. So for each solution, evaluate three key aspects: user experience, competitive analysis, and technical feasibility. That means we prompted the model to evaluate the three solutions from these three perspectives. In the user design research area, not only research, but just the user design area, the user experience and the competitive analysis, and then the technical feasibility is three very important factors that can guide you to success. And then we prompted the model to provide a detailed comparison of the pros and cons of each solution. The goal is to aid in selecting the most appropriate solution for low-cost prototyping. And then the restriction is avoid comparing with non-existent competitors. That means we want the model to seek for the real competitor. But I still want to warn here, you don't really rely on the model. You still need to check by yourself because it's not that reliable. It just can give you an idea of how to do the decision making. And on the right side is the output from the model. This is also the comparison of solution 2 and solution 3. Then here is an overall comparison table for the three solutions, and it on the first columns you can see the themes. So, for example, the aspect, cost, user adaptability, latency, scalability, and prototyping speed. Yeah, that's the comparison results. Then it's the design phase 2 prototyping. So after we have a preliminary plan, we can also leverage the AIGC tools to quickly generate the prototypes. And in next pages, I will show you a few different kind of prototyping. But you don't need to really have everyone. You can choose by yourself to suit your case. And this one is called Figma. So Figma, at the first glance, I will just switch to here. Yeah, this is their main website. The link is figma.com, and it's pretty clear how to use the tool. So in the middle is the main workspace, and that means you can link different images from to each other. Then when you click, for example, you click on the profile image, and then it will guide you to another page. So that's a very, it looks like a slide PowerPoint, but it's more advanced because it can provide interaction. So this is the first tool, and let me see. Okay, Figma.com. And in Figma.com, they provide a few method to really use the tool or use the model. So first one is text to design, and you can just type what you want, and it looks like the GPT or looks like the normal models. And the AI will bring ideas into just what I showed into their images, and then it's the image to design. So if you give them an image, it can transform any image into a professional design, and it's really quick. And another one is the chat with Figma. So you can also talk with, let's say, talk with him or her, or it, and then it will feedback you expert suggestions. And on the right side of the screen, it's their user interface. Another prototyping is a web prototype. So the link is v0.dv, and I can still show you the page. So it looks like this. It's really similar to the GPT and the modern model. I don't need to go through it, but just show you the interface. And then it's like the previous model. You just give them prompt, and then it will give you some feedback. Another one is the app prototype. Really similar. It's just the output is not the vibe, it's not the image. It looks like a phone app, and you can also click on different buttons to go to different pages. Then it's a physical model. The physical model is more complex than the virtual models because firstly you need to generate. Let's say if we want to use the 3D printer. You need to generate your text to a 3D model file. So here we have a website. It's called Triple. Yeah, it should be called Triple. And the prompt, you have the prompt, create a 3D model, and you give it 5 restrictions. The material should be transparent, and it should have a built-in circular vibration, and the back should be featured wave-like surface, blah, blah, blah. So you give all your requirement to the model, and then it will give back a 3D model to you. And another method is you not give it a text, but an image. So by giving an image to it, it can also transform the 2D image to a 3D model. Okay, so just like I mentioned, you don't need to really use all of them. You just choose whatever you need and just suit your case. And then it's the prototype testing. So after you build the prototype, you need to test it. Here we have the DeepSeek R1 model. And also we have we have to write some prompt. So for example, here I have designed a lightweight and portable vibration patch that translates music into tactile feedback and blah, 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 blah. This lengthy prompt, just if we decompose the prompt, it also say our objectives and the restriction. And after a few seconds, the model will give back the feedback to you, containing the objective, the lab-based testing, and the environment robustness, such kind of thing. And then it's still the testing plan, user-centered testing for effectiveness, and then the comfort and the wearability evaluation. This blah 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 lengthy document. And after we test our prototype, we are going to the expression stage. The expression stage means you just use some presentations and to introduce your plan to your audiences. So you can use the PowerPoint, the slides, posters, or the videos and other kind of content. And so for now, we have the AI GC ability, so we can let the model help us to quickly generate the content you want. So firstly, it's the report. Here we use the GPT-4o model. Also, we need to write the, let's say, prompt. So here we have the background and the role and the rules and tasks and the personalization. So because we are going to share the slides, so I will show you we have this component in the prompt, but I'm not going to read the sentences. And after we give this detailed prompt to the model will generate a very, let's say, comprehensive comprehensive report outlines, give it to you. And so still be careful and also examine the correctness of this report, and also do some firstly do some manual checking, and then also if anywhere is not correct or it's not detailed, you can just write by yourself. It just can give you an outline. The outline is pretty good, pretty neat. And so here, the first one is the understanding the user and their content, and then it's the define framing the problem, and then it's the generating the solutions. We have the brainstorming techniques and the concept framework, and then it's the bring the ideas to life, prototyping, and then it's the testing. After the testing, it's the not testing, it's in here. So after the testing is the key outcomes on the right side. So after a report, the report looks very, right, a lot of words. So we still want to have a slide to show to our audiences. So here we show the Kimi model to generate the PPT outlines. Still the prompt. So we have the background, we have the role, we have the rules, and the task, and then the Kimi will generate the slides outline to you. The format is on the bottom side, it's on the bottom part. So you can see it's a markdown format text. So you can see the last few lines, the PPT title, chapter title, content page title, blah, blah, blah. and then you copy these markdown words into some kind of the tools that can translate the markdown to the real slides. So for here, we issue the AI PPT website, and you copy the markdown in the previous page into here, and then you click OK. It will generate the slides for you. It's really quick and it looks acceptable. It's a standard template for the slide sharing. The appearance is not so it's not the best, but it's okay. And that's so here this page is the output of the slides. You can see they have different pages, and in different pages they have the title, they have the image, they have the content in a different page. So the website is aippt.com. Okay, so after the slides, we can also use other methods. So here we show the image presentation. We give the prompt to the model, and so here we can use the GPT-4o, we can use the Midjourney to translate. So here we use GPT-4o to translate the prompt into a single image, and then we use the Midjourney to translate the single page to a multiple page. The multiple page put together looks like the girl is dancing, and also we have our new created tool attached on her body. Then we have the video design. So video design, we use the runway tool. The link is here, and we have the text prompt and the image prompt. So we have the video here. It looks very good. And the girl is really dancing, although the movement is not that big, but she's dancing. And that means we can combine our text prompt and the image prompt together to generate a video. And so this video, if we don't have the AIGC tool, let's take a video. It's really time consuming, and it requires us to have the knowledge and the technique to build a video. So the AI really helps us to reduce our workload, and the results is okay. I don't. Next page. And then it's the assessment. So we still use the GPT-4o, and we have the prompt. The prompt is still background, tool, role, task, and roles. And then we build an assessment to our whole work. And so you can see in the background that says I'm participating in the competition, and my team has developed a project, and the project is focusing on blah blah blah. And then we want the GPT to act as a professor, specializing in the educational design, and then give us the feedback. And here again we can see we have five assessment criteria. Each has a different percentage, and we have the percentage. We give the percentage to the model, and then the model can generate the result to us. And next page is the results. So you can see the model outline the let's say the five factors into different sections. Problem awareness 20%, and innovative spirits 30%. And then it has the strengths and areas for improvement, and also the recommendations. So it's the same for the whole factors: the science and education integration, and application prospect, and presentation and expression. And then it's the overall assessment results. And it gives the further guidance to how to improve the whole design in the future. And I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. One important message I give to you is the tools we are showing here is not the only thing you can use. You can use whatever you want. You can combine them in different stages. We just give you the example of how to use use these tools. And just like the previous speaker said, we should really put the human at the real focus, the real center of the design. We are not want to rely on the AI because we want AI to help us to design, not we help AI to design. That's a really important message I give to you. So I think that's what I want to say today. Thank you.
Thank you.